A SPAC is a new device to enable somebody to go public without going through the normal IPO process. Does that offend you that people are going around the IPO process you have at the SEC? Or do you say, okay, as long as some disclosure occurs?
Look, I think that we at the SEC are committed to be technology neutral, and innovations like special purpose acquisition companies, which actually have been around for quite some time. It's just they took off in the last 2 years, and there's been hundreds of them, as you know, and well over $100 billion raised through these fundamentally blank check companies. What we're looking at is how do we guard the public, not just in disclosure, but also there's very significant fees. The sponsors generally take about 20% as a promote. They have 2 years to invest the money. They're encouraged to invest the money because they want to get that 20%. And then what sort of conflicts does that set up? What due diligence are they doing when they're buying those target companies? Having said that, we're looking at how we can bring some greater disclosure, transparency, and deal with some of those inherent conflicts.
Now, there's another issue that has arisen, which is called gamification, which is to say people are making a game out of trying to buy stocks, and very young people are caught up in it. You have very, very young day traders. Are you worried about this phenomenon?
So if I could take just a step back, we live in the 2020s in a new digital age where applications on our phones can use massive amount of data and then predict our behavior. And this is true outside of finance and inside of finance. Outside of finance, the streaming apps figured out a while ago that I'm kind of a rom-com type of guy, okay? That's figured out. Now in this space, whether it's a robo-advisor or a brokerage app, if they figure out by giving you, David Rubenstein, a certain signal, a certain color, a certain prompt, a behavioral prompt, that you might trade more or you might buy a higher revenue product for them, therein lies a potential conflict. What do we do when the digital algorithms are maximizing for the company's revenues rather than our returns? And so we're trying to think that through. It's not just gamification, it's a little bit more than that. It's whether there's a conflict between the app and our investment returns.